Hey guys, so we're back for another Stocks by Request video, and the whole context of what we're gonna do right now is pretty much based on the breakdown that happened or is happening to a lot of the stocks in the Philippine Stock Exchange. And as you all know, I've said this in previous videos that for the short term, over the past 4 weeks, majority of the stocks have started to consolidate. Majority of the stocks have started to move sideways, but there's a great big deal of them that if you stretch it out and you put the longer term trend, the mid to long term trend, they're still pretty much bearish with just the market or with just select stocks also consolidating on its lows, which for those who are familiar with how downtrends work, those who are familiar also with how we discuss technicals in our stock smart sessions, part of downtrends, you have short-term consolidations as well in its lows that if the support on those short-term consolidations do not hold, there's an expectation, there's a possibility that you could see the stock or whatever market you are analyzing could possibly go lower. So whatever we're seeing right now, it's just also a byproduct of the market in general still bearish as dictated by what's happening in the economy and as dictated also by what's happening based on what we're seeing in the charts. So just also people would know the markets closed at 5496 today. What's interesting was I think it was down more than 2% no intraday. Then suddenly in the last few minutes there was a sudden buy up, sudden surge that brought prices higher. Value turnover was relatively still weak at 4.8 billion pesos. Foreigners were still selling at 1.18 billion pesos total. Interesting, Del Monte was up 2.44%. JFC was down 10.53. Ali down to 3.24, 29.9. BDO down 4.13 at 85.9 pesos per share. Security Bank down 6.83%, down to 77.1 peso per share. So we're gonna look at some of those stocks that have started to break down or are in the midst of the breakdown as well. So majority of the things that I'm gonna discuss also is pretty much based on technical analysis. As you all know, I love fundamentals, but I also love technicals, particularly for trading, because everything you need to know is found in the charts and the price discounts everything. That being said, my name is Marvin Germo. I'm a stock market trader and investor. I've been investing in the market for more than a decade now, and the heart and the goal of the daily videos that I create is just to teach you how to invest, how to trade. These are not picks, these are analysis that I hope that as you continue to watch and as you continue to learn, you get to see the logic, you get to see the flow, and in turn, you get to build your own strategy because this is what I believe in, that in the world of stock investing and trading, you have to find the right principles and marry it with a strategy that works for you. As you put principles and strategy together, and you work it within the framework of your own risk tolerance, your own money, and everything else in between. That's where an amazing sweet spot that will work for you to be able to trade the markets at your own time and at your own pace as well. So that being said, let's start and let's look at the charts. Now, before everything, no, before I continue to make a deep dive on some of the stocks, I wanna look at the PSEI first as a whole. So uh, as you know that majority of the stocks in the market in the PSEI they're still in pretty much long-term downtrend. So if you look at this, you will see that as I continue to zoom out, you will see that the downtrend here, the highs here, and if you start to interconnect them, it still isn't out of that particular downward movement. And if I start to zoom in, even here, you notice it that even this particular area, you connect this area together here, it's still also projecting a lower face for the index. And this is what I've been mentioning that it started to consolidate already after the large bounce. So it's trying to stay and hold and trying to move in that progression. But there are a couple of stocks now that have started to break down. And please do note that when stocks break down, it's kind of normal for a stock that's bearish to continue towards its bearish undertone and movement. So if you look at this, this is BDO. BDO today was also down. It was in the red. BDO closed at 85.9 pesos per share from yesterday's close of 89.6. So Video dropped from 18, from the opening yesterday was 92.25. When I say yesterday, it was the last trading day, Friday, last week. Please do note that uh, yesterday was a holiday, so Friday video opened at 92.25. To see it, the next trading day closed at 85.9. One of the things that one of the precursors for that is, if you look at this, you see the downtrend still pushing the stock lower. Then you have all four moving averages generally bearish. But one of the triggers that is very evident from this chart is basically this. You see this breakdown from the 96.25 level. How do you know that this area was a level of support already? As evidenced by this entire area in March, it was trying to hold its ground. As evidenced by this area in April, it was trying to hold its ground. As evidenced by here, early May, it was trying to hold its ground. Then, boom, it started to break down. That being said, right after the breakdown there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it was still in its progression going down. Then last Friday, then today. So key thing for you to look at for BDO is it's trying to attack the 84.75 support level. I repeat, BDO is trying to attack the 84.75 level. That being said, if it bounces off of that, then that could be a short-term trading opportunity if a bounce will happen. So if a bounce happens, 84.75 support, target price 96.25. But if the selling will continue and 84.75 does not hold, the possible progression, the possible downward movement for BDO, as I'm trying to zoom out now to show you where could it possibly retrace. There's a narrative that, hey, it could possibly hit and retrace to the 80.60 level. So support levels 80.6. Next possible support level is the 77.75 level. So again, BDO is still in a downtrend. BDO is still bearish. BDO just broke down. It's trying to fight the 84.75 support level. If the 84.75 level does not hold, there's a possibility, a shot that it could retrace and go to as low as 80.60 and 77.75. So there. Next thing that I'd like to point out also is some other stocks that have dropped. So we looked at BDO, which is a banking stock. Let's also look at Security Bank for this video. Please also note that I created so many videos on particular sectors that may basically be hit because of what's happening in the coronavirus. BDO is one of them. The banking sector is one of them. And also Security Bank, as you all know, it's also part of the banking sector. So for Security Bank, if you'll try to analyze it, if you look at this, it's still pretty much consistent that it's still pushing towards a downtrend. But one thing I'd like to point out is this 99.75 support level. This 99.75 support level got broken right after May 12. You saw the stock start to gap down below the 99.75 support level. The downtrend is still pretty much there. It's pretty much intact. One thing that we're seeing, though, it's starting to accelerate because of the breakdown. Please remember, when a stock starts to break down, the larger sense is that the sellers are pretty much in control. Sellers are want to get out as fast as they can. As they want to get out as fast as they can, they try to sell at a lower price. And that's what we've seen here. May 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trading days, and you had the one that we saw earlier today. Now, if I'll try to put a shorter support level here, you could put this level here as a shorter support level. It tried to make a stand here for around 4 days, but last trading day, Friday, it did not hold and it's continuing its downward path. So Security Bank is continuing its downtrend. Aside from it continuing its downtrend, it's continually breaking down, broke down below the 99.75 support. Then it tried to form a smaller support at 84.5, but that also did not hold. So please do note this. Next possible support level for Security Bank is referenced already from the support level from 2011. So it's trying to sit back from a very long support level already. This is a 9-year support level. I repeat, this is a 9-year support level for Security Bank. Support level is currently at the 72.9 peso level. So should selling continue for Security Bank, Next possible retracement will be the 72.85 level. So we've talked about banking stocks. Comment below if you're learning. Comment if this is something that's helping you. And as you all know, you know the drill. If you've been following this channel for quite some time, you find value into this, appreciate it if you could press the like button, the thumbs up, so it helps the YouTube algorithm show this to more and more people. Now, let's look at Alliance Global. Alliance Global, as you all know, is Mega World, heavily connected to POGOs, heavily connected to BPOs, heavily connected to the residential condos. Then it also has McDonald's, which is pretty much closed. Then it has a liquor company, Emperador, which I don't know how big the extent of the liquor ban is for the whole 2 months. Then you also have Jerry, which is part of Mega World also, now, which is some sort of a property development company, but they're building their own it's a different brand, but still under the Alliance Global Group of Andrew Tan. Now, allow me to zoom in. You'll see zoom out first. Sorry. If you notice this, uh, Alliance Global from a short, mid, and long-term perspective is still bearish. The trend, no, if I'll try to put this here, it looks almost the same as all of the other stocks that I showed you. Still in a downtrend. MACD is confirming it. Um, all of the moving averages are confirming it also that it's still bearish. But if you zoom in here, you will see this. At the 6 peso level, the stock broke down just today. It was trying to hold this level already since May 4. It went up last March. Then if I'll make a short-term channel, this could be the channel for AGI. Then a smaller one, a thinner one is around here. So please write this down, 6 peso level support. It tried to hover and hold since mid-May, but today it already broke down. So please write this down. If it does not go back from the 5.9 level, possible retracement area, possible level of where it goes down from 5.9 will be at the 4.6 level. And this 4.6 level retracement is quite steep now from where we are currently now. But if you zoom out, you will see that this is a level that it has not visited yet since 2010. So we're looking at a 10-year support that in all intents and purposes, from a technical viewpoint, should be strong. But if it does not hold because everything is bearish, please remember this: AGI is continuously in a downtrend since 2014. That's why it's very, very important to respect trends, because when a trend is broken, and it will take a longer time for it to go back to what trend that was into. So that's what I want to share to all of you. So that's where we are for Alliance Global. Now, let's look at Jollibee. Please do note I've had more extensive videos on Jollibee on where it's actually headed, but it's pretty much hit also because a lot of its retail establishments around the world are closed. So if you look at the chart here, it looks consistently the same, that it's on a downtrend. Uh, Short, mid, and long-term oscillators are showing you that it's still bearish. But today, the 132 peso level support did not hold. It was trying to revisit it now from last Friday. It was trying to be revisited, but selling took its toll. The 200, 150, and the 20-day moving averages also, as of today, is bearish. Possible landing spot for Jollibee, 106. So please do note the breakdown from 132, as confirmed by all of the moving average and as confirmed also by the current trend, which is still down, has broken down already from the 102 support level, which is where it tried to consolidate since mid-April. So the 1-month consolidation pattern, the 1-month sideways pattern of Jollibee is, as of today, broken. If it does not go back to the 132 level, please write this down. Next support level is 106. If 106 does not hold, then there's a possibility that it could also revisit the 91 peso level. If it continues to go down, but it tries to revisit the 106 level and it bounces off the 106, possible tradable range for that is 106, 132. That's quite a big range. From 106 to 132, it's around 26+%. 106 support, 132 resistance. Major trend is still bearish. Major movement or push direction from a mid to long term perspective is still down. I hope you guys are learning. This is after this we have another stock. This one naman is connected to construction. Megawide is also bearish. trend is down, confirmed by all moving averages, short, mid, and long term. MACD is also confirming it. But again, since this video is all about breakdowns, I want to show you that here, as you can see it, it's breaking down from the 5.9 support level. So if you allow me to zoom in, you will see this. Boom, here. It tried to form the support now since March after the large sell down. It tried to build its own channel here with a resistance at the 8 peso level, but tried to hit the 5.7 support, tried to hit the 5.7 support, but before the movement today, May 14, already the breakdown already started. So that being said, if I'll zoom out, allow me to zoom out. I think the IPO for Megawide was around 2011. So if you look at it here, possible no lowest support that it could possibly go to is at the 5 peso level. If I zoom out here, if that does not hold further, closing near its IPO, you will see this resistance at 4.3. That's your support right now. And if that does not hold, 3.7. So please do note next support levels 5, 4.38, then 3.72. So that's where we are at for Megawide. If you notice it, the patterns of most of the stocks that I'm showing you, they're the same. What do I mean they're the same? They're in downtrends. Majority of them did not hold support levels. As they did not hold support levels, the selling just continued. So there. I gave you a couple of stocks. Again, these are not stock picks. I hope that this is something that give you reference points for you to be able to trade and use the logic and the strategy here for you to be able to replicate this on your own. Because again, the goal and the heart of this channel is just basically to give you enough strategies, enough logic, and enough principles so that you get to trade by yourself on your own with conviction. Because I don't want to give you fish, I want you to learn to fish on your own. So there. Comment below if you guys are learning from all of this. Comment below if this gave you enough strength to be able to trade and to be able to learn more about technical analysis. But for those who want to learn more about this, I have links below on the 5 books that I have. You can order them via Shopee and they can be delivered to wherever you are in the Philippines. If you are not in an area that's covered by Shopee, there's another link beside that where they can deliver to you, not just in the Philippines or not, but also to other cities outside the Philippines as well. So those are for Shopee. For those who want to enroll on the online courses, I have an online course with Chinkee Tan and Sean Si. Links are in the description below if you want to sign up. They're basically the basics of the stock market and also the basics of business. So for Sean Si, it's make money, grow money. It's business, entrepreneurship. And then we also made another course. It was a Zoom live course that we talked about uh, investing during this time of crisis. So it's all there in the links below. Then Tagalog course with Chinkee Tan, paano matuto mag-invest sa stock market. Then for those who are asking about the live classroom events, we're gonna do it still. Hopefully, when things loosen up this June, we could possibly do our Stock Sports Manila live training course in SMX. So for those who signed up in March, we're gonna do it. We're gonna pursue it this June, and then it's nice to do the online trainings, the live training sessions, classroom sessions again. For those in other cities around the world, we're gonna go back to them as soon as everything is okay already to travel outside. So there, if you got value from this, appreciate it. If you could press the thumbs up button, press the like button so that you get updated every time videos like this would come out. If you're new and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing. So that's it for now. After this, by the way, this video will be out 8:15, 8:30. I have another video coming out after that. We have GMA 7 reporter Bernadette Reyes, and we're going to have a good conversation about investing in the stock market. That's coming out 9:30 to around 10. And here's the thing, if you guys have any other stocks that you guys want me to analyze, or if you guys have any other questions that you want me to talk about, put them in the comment section and we're gonna do videos off of that. Tomorrow, I have another video naman. If you're a long-term investor, how will that work for you while everything is breaking down? So that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. Comment below, by the way, if you stayed. No, we're closing the 20-minute mark. If you're learning and you stayed up until now, I want to know. I would appreciate your feedback. And if this is something that's helping you, I want to hear it also. Please comment, I'm learning, if you are learning from this. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.